Hello. I'm Tim the Tech Guy. For TriTech Monitors, the cardiac monitoring specialists. This is an introduction to the IT20 Telemetry Transmitter. Today we will cover the basic functions of the transmitter, and how to access them using the multifunction buttons on the transmitter device. IT20 buttons. Let's take an overall look at the layout of the IT20 transmitter. This top button is the power button, and is the one that turns the transmitter on or off. This middle button with the down arrow is the shift button, and is usually used to change from one display to another. The bottom button with the F on it is the function acceptance button, and is usually used to lock in a particular function that was chosen by the shift button. This is the transmitter's display and can show both waveform and vital signs numbers, as well as the signal strength and battery capacity of the device. The button on the side is the nurse call button. This button allows the patient to send a help alert to the central station. This is an SpO2 probe and cable. This cable is optional. The IT20 telemetry transmitter can be ordered with or without SpO2. This is a 3-lead ECG cable. You can also use a 5-lead cable if you choose. The IT20 telemetry transmitter can sense the type of cable that plugs into it, and configures the correct cardiac leads. And on the bottom, we find a latch door that holds the 2 AA batteries that power this transmitter. The power button. To turn the transmitter on, hold down this button for 4 seconds and let go of the button. You will see the display come on. To turn off the transmitter, you must first refresh the display by pressing the power button for 1 second. You will see the display come to life. After you see the display, hold the power button down for 4 seconds until you see system is shutting down. Your transmitter will now turn off. The shift button. The shift button is used to switch from screen to screen. When used in tandem with the function button, the shift button is used to select and show a particular parameter. For example, when using a transmitter equipped with a 5-lead cable and SpO2 probe on a patient, the shift key can be used to select the different waveform views of the heart that you can monitor right from the transmitter's display. Starting with lead 1, then lead 2, then lead 3, then AVR, augmented vector right, then AVL, augmented vector left, then AVF, augmented vector foot, then lead 5, and finally the SpO2, plethysmograph waveform. Continuous display mode. A great feature of the IT20 telemetry transmitter is continuous display mode. To save battery life, the IT20 transmitter turns its display off after 15 seconds. But there may be times when you wish to monitor patient waveforms directly from the transmitter. Continuous display mode will keep the screen from turning off and going black. Important: using continuous display mode will significantly decrease your battery life, and should be used only when necessary. To turn on continuous display mode, first refresh the display by pressing the top button for 1 second. After you see the display, then hold down the function key until you see a padlock symbol appear at the top of the display. You are now in continuous display mode. Your display will stay on until you turn it off. To cancel continuous display mode, just press the top button for 1 second, and let go. You should see your display turn off, and then go black. Continuous display mode has now been cancelled. Nurse call system. The nurse call button is located on the side of the IT20 telemetry transmitter. When a patient presses the nurse call button, the nurse call symbol will immediately appear over the patient's waveform data on the MFM CMS screen. This will alert the monitor technician that is viewing the MFM CMS telemetry central station that the patient wearing this transmitter may need help. The alert can be cancelled by clicking on that symbol after the patient has been attended to. Patient call system. The patient call system sends a signal to the IT20 telemetry transmitter, and upon receiving it will emit a high-pitched tone, which sounds like this. This can be very useful when you have temporarily misplaced the transmitter. The tone can be used as a locating feature. Display screen layout. Now let's take a look at the multifunction display. At the beginning of the top row you will see a picture of a bed. To its right you will see the bed number. A padlock symbol means your transmitter is in continuous display mode. This icon of two computers is the networking icon and indicates the transmitter is communicating with the MFM CMS central station. This is the Wi-Fi signal strength icon. And works exactly like all signal strength indicators. The more bars you have, the stronger your Wi-Fi connection. And finally, the battery capacity indicator. There are 4 stages to this indicator as you can see in this chart. The battery indicator will change its appearance as the batteries inside the transmitter are used up. You should always change the batteries as soon as you notice the red battery indicator. Below the header we have the vital signs parameters. This number indicates your patient's heart rate. And if your transmitter is equipped with an SpO2 probe, you will see the patient's SpO2 parameter here. Below the vital signs numbers, you will see a waveform display. This waveform is customizable, and can be selected, by using the Shift button. I hope you have enjoyed this instructional video. Please visit our website at trytechmonitors.com for more videos like this one. Until then, happy monitoring.